Hello beautiful Pisces, welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane. Yes, look at this. I'm showing you my agendas. I finally received the one for May, but lo and behold, I was not happy with it. So if Jane's not happy with it, well, she wants to change it. So I did. It's beautiful. Beautiful pictures. It's lilacs for May. However, I found that the picture is just a little bit too fuzzy. I think you'll see it. See, it's not quite clear enough. I mean, you can tell what it is. So I have fixed the cover. It should be available to you now with this cover, and this one's much better. I just printed this off my printer with plain paper, so it's not the glossy that you'll receive it in, but this is the beautiful cover you'll be receiving, and this is a lot better. Look at that. You can see all the flowers. It's so pretty. It's just the way I had set up the picture. So yeah. So that's fixed and available to you, and it's available in a 30-day format or at a better value, the yearly format. And these make great gifts, and they're very plain and simple. All you do is write down what you're grateful for, okay? Every day you have a page. The monthly one has 35 pages, the yearly one has 365 pages, and ta-da, they make great gifts. I think I've already said that. Okay, so enough of that, Pisces. I just wanted to show you that, look, May is finally done and available for you. I'm working on July because I find the picture is the same, so I will be as well showing you that in the upcoming days what July looks like. Okay, so had an interesting conversation with Spirit this morning to find out what was going on. Okay, so this morning we were talking about the fact of how far I have come myself. I was actually, because we always say that, you know, look back on how far you've come. But they really wanted me to take a closer look. So I could also find the messages in what I'm about to give you right now. Okay? How I blocked myself over the course of the years into getting where I needed to go. Okay? How I self-sabotaged, if you want to call it. Okay, if I could have gotten here faster. So yes is the answer to that, and I'm going to tell you how and what you can do not to hit the same pitfalls that I did. Okay, so we're going to look into that, right? Part of it is about control and trying to control the situation so much that it was actually causing me problems, possessiveness of the situation, control of the situation. So over the years, as I've told everybody, I was working outside the home. Had a job I completely despised. However, I was taking this job because I figured at one time I could, you know, pay off the homestead, save up a bit for retirement, and then I'd be able to stop working. However, this became unbearable, undoable. So I started looking for options and things to do. Yet while I was looking for these options, I was creating these beautiful blocks for myself and these restrictions that I thought I wasn't, but I actually was. And I will tell you what those are. First of all, was not following my gut. Okay? Too many times my gut was telling me I was going down the wrong path or doing the wrong thing, and they were asking me to review, okay, to look at something, to review it, to change it, and then release it, but I would not. So this is your first ace in the hole, let's say, Pisces, okay? Look at things, review them, and if they feel really bad, then you know that you have to change and release that, okay? So I couldn't see my way out of this work, and everybody else could get a job elsewhere. And I also couldn't see myself out of the other job attempts or things that I was trying to do from home. I had tried different YouTube channel that wasn't going anywhere, and my spirit guides were telling me to move on. That first channel was there to teach me the ins and out of putting out videos and doing stuff. But I quickly realized that this channel was broken. Did you know you could get a broken YouTube channel? You can. You can get one where it can be very demoralizing if the algorithms don't work on it, okay? So if some of you have tried and gotten nowhere, don't worry about it. Maybe just try opening another YouTube channel. Something that came to me and I knew was a fact. I could feel it in my bones. Do you ever see that? I feel it in my bones. Yet you charge on and think that it's something that you did wrong. So, okay, always look at these. Trust your intuition. Oh my God. So you hold on too long, causing more blocks, okay? So this is tip number 1, okay? And this could be applied for anything. This is just my example because that's my experience. But if you can deal with that with relationships or anything else. If it doesn't feel right, let it go, okay? Right. Let yourself be illuminated. All right, and I love this. The star and the Page of Swords come out. So let yourself be guided by a star, okay? Once in a while, let the star be right and let you be wrong. Because this guy, the Page of Swords, he's going to make up excuses for all these blocks and how you have to control things, okay? He's going to tell you, what are you doing? You can't do that. You can't try that. It's going to fail. It's not working right now. What makes you think that what you're doing is going to work, okay? There's no guarantees. There's no guarantees. But you will go much further if you're passionate about what you're doing and believe in what you're doing. Okay, when you start feeling restricted and bogged down by things and your gut's constantly telling you, release it, and you don't, you're not following your intuition. You're not following the rhythm of your chakras. You're not following what you innately know to be true deep within yourself, even though if nobody else believes it. Okay? So you really have to believe in yourself. Okay? Now, when I'm saying that, is that I'm saying that everything that you're going to try is going to be a massive success because you're following it? Absolutely not. That's not what I said. But if you start out with the initial idea and start letting it grow, you're going to be able to gauge. You're not starting at step 10. You're starting at step 1, the ace. You're starting at the first thing. And then you just move forward with it, okay? And then after that, you pick up speed with the Knight of Swords. You just start moving faster and faster, and you move in that general direction of getting to where you need to go. Okay, so you start slow, but you pick up speed. Okay, and you can do that for everything. Certain times things will be so, how can I say? They're going to resonate and come in fast. And I've always found that there's certain things in my life when they do that, it's because they were meant. It's because I was so synchronous with it that it just came in. Okay? It's like they were waiting for me to say, cheeseburger, and then it showed up. It's kind of a weird analogy, but that's what I mean, They were waiting for the order. They were waiting for me to say the words, and they were just waiting with it. So when those things happen, that's really great. But you're going to find that that starts happening a lot more when you start following where you're being guided with. Okay? It'll make a massive difference in the way and how your life moves forward. I find that as I go along with this journey, just like you, I will hit snags. I will hit things that I'm going, oh, well, how am I going to deal with that now? And then I go, oh, I need help. And as soon as I say I need help and trust the universe to give me that help, well, the stressful situation ends and things begin again, okay? So just trust that even though you hit snags, it's not the end all and be all, okay? It only ends when your journey here ends and you go back to your spirit form. And then it begins again. Nothing is really completely finished, except for the human flesh, okay? So just keep that in mind. That helps a lot. That helps you understand that you can begin again, okay? That you don't have that one shot that's going to make you or break you. As I said, I always put that for people who started businesses. The most successful people in the world, they're not guaranteed to stay there. They could still fail. Some of them have failed earlier on in their lives and just tried something else or tried again. I find that it's like, what do you call, a practice run. Take it as a practice run, okay? No guarantees of making it, but you have a multitude of choices that you can pick from, okay? And that's what Spirit says. Don't worry about it. You got a whole bunch of stuff that you can look at and pick from as you're going. You don't need to just choose one thing. It's not that one thing or bust, okay? When it comes to relationships, yeah, maybe, or not, depending on who you are. But that's always, if you have one friend, you can have two. If you have two friends, you can have three, okay? I'm not into, like, partner swapping or anything. In other words, having more than one husband. But, you know, for some of you, if that's your thing, hey, you know, who am I? I am just a single human being. So, that's just the way I am, okay? That's me. But either way, anything else, this helps with growth, Pisces, okay? This way of thinking of, hey, there's more for me to go grab onto. If that doesn't fit, then there's more for me to have, okay? There's another one, okay? There's more choices. Look at all these choices. I can just stand there and look at them and go, A, B, C, D, how about B and C, okay? And then that promotes growth. So much so that maybe sometimes you look like this poor guy, really tired, okay? But that's okay. I'd rather be tired from trying and seeing what works and what doesn't than being stagnant and desperate to leave a situation that I'm unhappy with, okay? Very important. That's so important. Okay, I want to pull a little more than tarot. So I'm going to pull some, let's see, what do I want to pull? Pisces, what do I want to pull for cards? Okay, I'm going to pull this from the Shaman, Mystical Wisdom. Anyway, all the cards that I'm using, they're in the description box below. I'm pretty sure that the links that I'm using, they're affiliate links, but the links that I'm using will support the original author, which is so important, okay? We want to promote people who make these beautiful things. Okay, Jaguar, I love this. Jaguar, power, okay? This is your personal power. This is an animal that is, you know, I love his color. He's black, and he's putting power in darkness. Is every time I see this, okay? The dark moments give him power, okay? And I see right here you have the moon there underneath him. So it's beautiful in the darkness, and it's a sense of completion. If you always have this power with you, you're going to complete things, you're going to move forward in them. I'm going to read what the book says, but yeah, I like this. I like that card very much. The power of the Jaguar. Okay, so he's a protector as well of all life on the Amazon, and in times of fear, she brings courage and sympathy. Oh, she's a she. There you go. A jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance and not be seen or heard. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest, fearless and at ease. The jaguar knows the ways beyond death, is a master of the shadows. What did I say? Okay, blending invisibility between light and dark, night and day. Okay, so she's asking you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routine, to push your limits and boundaries. Okay, delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery in the dark places you have been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that your jaguar instinct will serve you well. So this comes in with trusting yourself, okay? You have a jaguar within you that knows where you need to go and what you need to do. Mine I knew was there, was very strong, was very loud. Every morning when I woke up and hated where I was, it would yell in my ears and tell me there are better ways. But I chose and refused to listen to it because of this beautiful little, where is this Page of Swords, who kept telling me that I was deluding myself and dreaming that there were better ways because I was so miserable where I was. But in fact, there were better ways. I was just afraid and didn't have that Jaguar courage to go, okay? So I'm going to read the release here, because the medicine, because I think it's important for any of you who are at that cusp or wake up in the morning and think you're in a situation that you cannot stand anymore. Okay, what in your life needs to be released, and that comes with the Judgment card. They're so synchronistic today. Okay, what have you carried around with you far too long, which is ready to be let go once and for all, right here. Jaguar medicine is available to heal the fear so you can allow it to go. It's time to come out of the shadows and end the shadow games that you may have unconsciously agreed to play. Call on Jaguar to unfeather your toxic relationships and situations and recover your natural instinct for the right people and situations. So this is absolutely telling you to call into that strength, that inner strength that you have inside of yourself, okay? That personal power that maybe you have put to one side in fear that you would not be able to I don't know, move forward with it, okay? Wow, this is really, it's a big one. I'm not going to pick from that one again. I'm actually going to look at these beautiful soul cards because I feel they're fitting. Now remember, if you haven't subscribed, please do, because I'm going to do the extended later. And these are always so important, okay? Because usually Spirit comes in gangbusters, although they're coming in pretty strong today. The cards are all just, you know, they're there. Again, I'm going to take a moment to thank my spirit guides for this gift from this insight. Everything I've learned, all my experiences, they're learning to better you, to help you, to guide you. And I appreciate everything that they do for me and everywhere they've gotten me. With their help, I've been able to find my own personal power. So thank you, Mona, Liam, anybody who chooses to come in, which has been William, and as well with and Ashu. I love this. This is like, for me, this is spirit guides coming to give you a kiss, okay? So you have to remember that when you sit here, and if you want to practice what I just did, talk to your spirit guides and thank them for helping you and guiding you. And you may not see them, but you will definitely feel them. At the beginning, you may think to yourself, oh, you know, it may be a flutter on the skin, in your head, like you may feel like somebody running, or sometimes it's your ankles. I've had that before. You have a sense of not being alone. You have a sense of warmth. You feel a cold breeze, something. You usually feel them, especially if you're calling them in close to you. For myself, they completely block my ears, so this is a beautiful thing. However, yeah, they're always there, and they're always paying attention. Okay, it may look like a kiss on this card, the soul card, but if you look at it, it's almost like they're listening to your mind. Look at that. They're listening to you. They're listening to your soul. I shouldn't say your mind. They're listening to your spirit. That's how they communicate with you, okay? And they're there to guide you. They're there to help you, to move you forward where you need to go. It's such a beautiful experience. It's such a beautiful thing to have them with you. Because as you step forward, when you need validation, they will give it to you. If you're moving forward in the way that is conducive to what you had chosen for yourself, okay? When you overcome the hurdles, when you move forward in your life, they will remind you, and they will put things in your path to let you know that you have actually done and accomplished the next step in your journey. Okay, it will feel right. Things will start coming in a lot more quickly for you. What you plant will grow quickly. Okay, when you put these two together, Okay, when you plant it, it will grow super quick. So much so that you may be tired from all the growth, okay? The happiness, the joy, the money, whatever comes in, okay? And the stress will definitely go away. Your stressful moments will be less and less and less, okay? Now, there's a whole bunch of things that you need to do to get over this not personal power, not feeling that personal power, not moving forward. And that has to do with healing yourself, your root chakra, your sacral chakra. You can look up these things all over online, things that you'll do. And trust to know that when you find something that really speaks to you, such as you found my video today, okay? If you listen to this video and you go, oh my God, this is for me. Trust that your spirits, your own personal power, your own guidance system brought you here so that you could actually listen and take away from it what you need to start moving forward in your life. As I tell everybody, I haven't said it in a while, don't let anybody tell you how to live your life. Don't be waiting on what somebody says is going to happen to you. You are here to take charge of your life. You have come here to live a certain experience, so it's up to you to do it, okay? This is why I don't do fortune telling. This is why I won't tell you if you're going to win the lottery or who's coming into your life, okay? And please don't talk about it in the comments. You are the one who is propelling this, and you can't make anybody come in. They also have free will, okay? The only person that you can be completely good with is you, okay? If they're meant to be with you, they will find you. If they're meant to be with you at that moment, good, bad, or, you know, win, lose, or draw, they're going to find you because they were meant to be in your path. If you shine and attract the right kind of people, that's fine too, okay? But this is what I'm talking about. You have to be synchronistic with yourself first, okay? Sometimes it sounds terrible because I want to love other people. I don't care about myself. Yes, but you have to take care of yourself first. It is so important. If you do not know how to love yourself, you're going to have a very hard time building a relationship with others, okay? Yeah, that went completely left field, but this is the message. I mean, I can't, yeah. They're still here with me. I feel them in my ears, so they're definitely putting something here. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more card, and then I'm going to invite you to come back later for the extended. And, yeah, this one's good. This one's good. I like it. All right. Right. Okay. So later on, they're going to be talking about commitment, okay, and the lack of commitment. Sometimes we don't, it's very hard for us to commit to something, especially if we can't see how it's going to turn out. And that would come into with the Page of Swords as well, okay? You start feeling like, well, I can't commit to that because there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees in anything, Pisces. Whatever you do is no guarantees. So you do have to look at these tools that are provided to you and use them and utilize them. And like I said, Spirit is always listening to you. This Soul card so speaks to me right now. This one, them coming in, listening to you. And these are a little different ones, okay? But with one face, all the different colors. They're coming in to going, what? What do you want? What are you asking for? How can we help you? It's so beautiful and captivating to me. So there you go, Pisces. This is it. Thank you so much for being here. And make sure to come back later on. We're going to do the extended. We're going to talk to Spirit some more. Lots of love, light, and blessings to you. And take care of yourself. Stay safe out there.